Okay, now wait for it. Don't do it yet. Don't. No, damn it. You did it. What the fuck? See, you got to wait for me to talk, and then you do it. Otherwise, we
Okay,
talk
fine.
all over each other. Jesus, let's try it again, all right? Here we go. Hello, you fucks. Welcome to John Solo's Beer Brigade. I'm John Solo, and this is...
Me.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can do it. Now you can wave.
Hi.
See, we don't talk over each other. Jesus Christ. So what Melissa Gramling needs to bounce.
I don't
That's
need
what
to
we got
bounce. I don't need to
Come on.
bounce.
Did you get the ball?
Nope.
Did you get it? What?
Yeah,
Yeah, what did you think?
I got it last week. Well, it's too small for me to sit at my desk.
Ah,
I would look like Kilroy if I did that.
Well, what I did, because I'm a man, I got some lumber and I built a pedestal to put mine on, so it brought me up to the correct height. And then I put the ball on the pedestal, and now I'm right. So you should. Do you have a man around that can cut things?
No.
Well, okay, there's your first problem then. So that'll be next week's title. Melissa Gramling needs to find a man. That's what it will be.
Nope, I don't.
You don't need
or
to do
audio code whisperer.
Well, you just need to tempt them enough. And typically, with most men, and you're in South Carolina, so this probably holds true, if you put like a beer can, like every 6 inches, maybe every 12 inches, leading up to your door, normally that will draw a man in. That or... for the case of me, because I don't drink beer, chocolate. You could put chocolate, just little chocolate pieces, just leading up to your door.
It'll melt.
Well, it depends on put it out at night. It won't melt while you're in South Carolina.
Yeah, it will.
What is,
dare
I ask here, what's the temperature like out there today?
It says, let's see, 88.
88 degrees. I don't know
but
what
it feels
is.
like 94.
Yeah, I like that feels like thing. That's very scientific, I'm sure.
But actually, it's not all that bad outside. I was just out there maybe 20, 30 minutes ago, and the wind's blowing, and it feels kind of nice.
Did you see any men?
No, I saw a hummingbird, though.
Well, hummingbirds could be men. In Disney, they are.
No.
They turn into men. Anyway, so check this out. I got.
Yeah, a hummingbird shifter.
Yeah,
right.
I've never seen one of them before. Miss Patty Logan, thank you very much. I got a new toy here, and this I actually kind of had this toy already, but so what I did was I repositioned my lights, and I finally got a good backlight thing. So watch this, okay? Tell me which one you like. I like this one. This is the one I'm going to fall on. But first we got this. This is me feeling blue. Then I've got this. This is me in a dark mood, or maybe recording a vampire book. And then I've got this going on. This is kind of a little lighter. I don't mind it too bad. We've got this. I've got all sorts of options here. This one is for Anna because Anna really likes the color purple, so I like this one for her. Then we got this right here. This is another dark mood, but also kind of purplish. I kind of like this one too. We've got this one. Look at this. This is a little lighter, but still kind of purplish.
I didn't see the difference with that.
Yeah. So let me go back. Do you like this or do you like this? Now you see the difference. The difference is coming from, this side because you can see my face. For most videos, I think this is good because you can still see me and it looks good, but it's not too bright.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in like a week.
I know. Well, we can blame that on Tracy, okay?
No, we're not blaming it on Tracy.
It's Tracy's fault entirely.
You wouldn't stream. We've all missed you.
Tracy went on vacation. Tracy went on vacation.
Yes, I know. I saw her on Monday.
Yeah, it's her fault entirely. I decided I wanted to remember what it was like to not have accountability in my life, and, well, that was a mistake. So, but I did get a M.A. Grant's book done, which was freaking awesome. And without Tracy, I had 101 pickup lines. in M.A. Grant's book. And don't get, in all seriousness, Trace deserves a vacation more than anybody I know. She deserves to go take some time off. She works harder than anyone I know. She's awesome. But yeah, 101 pickup lines, and 53 of them were one word that I said wrong. So luckily I caught it before it went to Tantor, so I got all them fixed up before I sent it off to them. But that was a long night the other night. Yeah. So we miss Tracy. Please, for the love of God, come back. Bob, if you can hear me, bring your wife back. I need her. Jesus.
They're on their way. They're in Tennessee right now.
I saw that. She's watching from the road as we speak. Also, I see in the crowd today, Brooke is in there messing up food, which is odd because Brooke is a hell of a cook, but I'm amazed that she put banana in her coffee for some reason.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I'm amazed that she didn't hit herself in the eye with the coffee cup or something like that. So
she probably did.
Let's see. Sorry for the long intro today, but I had to show off my new toy. I was very excited about that. Let's see what we got coming up here. First off, this week we had
Unraveling the Threads of Fate by Alice Winters and narrated by Michael Furiolo.
and that one came out
Blah,
on the
blah, blah.
21st. And Alice is at it again, and she is a big deal in the industry. Have you listened to this yet? Have you checked it out?
No, I'm probably going to end up reading it because if I listen to Michael Furiolo, he puts me to sleep.
He's very soothing, that man. He's very soothing. This is
Yeah.
this is a good
I
distinction,
mean,
though.
he's got a great voice, but he just puts me to sleep.
Well, and he doesn't do that to everyone. So this is a great distinction where you can see that some narrators are not for some people, but they're for others. I've back in the day when I was allowed to read reviews, many people did not like my voice either. So you see, that's the way it works. But I don't put you
Yeah,
to
we'll
sleep.
probably go into that a little later.
Uh-oh. That's foreboding. The next one we had up here, we have an audio clip for. Let's see if this button works properly. Here we go.
This is Dan Kelly, and this is a bit about the book Spiced Kisses, written by Charlie Novak. 1 broken collarbone, 2 stubborn men, 3 interfering chefs, 4 weeks to go, 5 chewed garlands, and the pear tree covered in snow. Ben's Christmas plans. 1. Finish the staff schedules, get the orders done, and make sure the next month runs smoothly, because December is hell. 2. Break collarbone at rugby. 3. Scrap all plans, drag Yanto in to help. 4. Avoid staring at the gorgeous Welshman, even if he does look surprisingly hot in a Christmas sweater. 5. Remember how much of a pain Christmas is. Yanto's Christmas plans. 1. Take Ben to hospital after accidentally injuring him, even though it wasn't my fault. 2. Feel very guilty and offer to help Ben with his epic to-do list since he refuses to take time off. 3. Eat my body weight in Patrick's mince pies. 4. Learn how to tie ribbon bows that don't look squashed. 5. Try not to fall for the very grumpy Yorkshireman who hates Christmas. Spiced Kisses is a 78,000-word contemporary MM Christmas romance featuring a lengthy to-do list. Holiday hot chocolate, a workaholic who hates December, a Welsh personal trainer who loves it, some very interfering staff, and a little Christmas magic.
Nice. That one came out on the 21st, and hello, Dan. How the hell are you, man? Thanks for sending
Yes,
that
thank
one
you,
in for
Dan.
us.
Yeah, I
That's awesome.
hadn't gotten him on there since April, so I figured I'd ask him.
I didn't realize
And
when we
you
did
just,
well, we did the Talk to the Beard. I didn't realize I hadn't talked to him in like 2 years, which was, I mean, for a little while there, we were like chatting back and forth a lot. So that was odd for me too. But yeah, I love Dan. He's fantastic. By the way, your new headset microphone sounds really, really good. I like it a lot.
thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for getting it.
At least, like I said, at least this thing doesn't swallow my head like the other one did.
Yeah, no one wants their head swallowed. See that where I wink in? That's letting you know
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Brooke, Brooke asked if I'm still sitting on my ball, and yes, I am. Thank
I
you.
was about to say, yeah, you're bouncing, and it shows.
Well, I can't help it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, you're a bouncy bearded leader now.
I can't help it. That one, by the way, the Spiced Kisses came out on the 21st. Next, we had
Change Required, a Better Together short story, Better Together Universe Book 2 by B.L. Maxwell, narrated by Curtis Michael.
Curtis Michael is a new one to me. I've not heard of Curtis as a narrator yet. That one came out on the 21st. Next, we had
Because of Ben, Star-Crossed Book 2 by Lisa Henry, narrated by Gary Furlong.
that one came out on the 21st. Then we had
Final Orders, Hazard and Somerset Arrows in the Hand Book 5 by Gregory Ash, narrated by Tristan James.
And that one was the 21st as well. Then we had
Deep Impact, Wrecked, Guardians Book 4 by Kelly Fox, narrated by Zane Daniels. I've been so looking forward to this one.
I've heard a lot of people talking about that. I don't know if it's just because of the circles I run in, but I think Kelly Fox is freaking amazing and she's a big deal. That being said, what do you think they're talking about when they're talking about Deep Impact? Do you think they're talking about some sort of military thing, or do you think they're talking about the ha-ha?
Probably a little of both.
Then that one came out on the 22nd, and congratulations on that one. Next we had
His Middle, Command and Care Book 3 by Morticia Knight and narrated by John Solo.
I've heard a lot of people talking about this one too. I don't know if it's because I'm the narrator or whether, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Morticia
That
Knight is
could
also
be
a
it.
big deal. It could be that I hear a lot of those things. It is true that I'm the center of my own universe. That one came out on the 22nd. Then we had
Mist and Marrow, Breaking Tradition Book 2 by Mary Comey and narrated by Nick J. Russo.
Dude, you said call me right. Look at you go. That one came out on the 22nd. And a reminder, we're having Nick J. Russo, thanks to my lovely, currently absent TNA, Tracy Johns. We're having Nick come on the show, Talk to the Beard, next week, this coming Monday. That one came out on the 22nd, too. Then we had
Everything About You by St. James, okay, narrated by Lance Greenfield and Jack Callahan.
And that one came out on the 22nd. It's been a while since I've talked to Jeannie St. James. So the next one we have an audio clip for. It goes like this.
Hi, I'm Piers Ryman, and I'm here just to let you know about
totally
a new
not the
release this
right
week
one.
called Crazy Little Thing Cold
Wait a
Love
minute.
by Colette Davison.
Wait a minute. Are we missing a cover again? Is that what's going on?
Oh, God,
Here?
we are.
We're missing a cover. Look at you, missing another cover. And this one's on an audio clip. So when I play this audio clip, it's going to be for the wrong freaking book. It's all right. Hang on. Just everybody understand, please. And Pierce, please, no disrespect. Thank you so much for sending this in. Somebody, and we're going to blame it on trolls. Somebody, the trolls messed this up. So we're not going to have the correct cover for it. I'm so sorry. So please understand, Colette and Pierce, please understand, this is not your freaking cover. All right? Here we go. We're going to try this again.
Can two very different men turn an intense holiday romance into lasting love? Jude. I shoot my mouth off and hide behind my smile as I try and fail to fill the void inside. Nothing has felt right since I was medically discharged from the army. Can there be more to life than a dead-end job and meaningless hookups? Casper. I didn't expect to win a cuffed destinations holiday, let alone meet a sexy guy who's fun to be around. Jude doesn't think he's a daddy, but I'm going to prove him wrong. Who knows what we might discover along the way? Crazy Little Thing Cold Love is part of the Destination Daddies Season 2 multi-author series. It features an emotionally scarred army veteran, a bubbly boy who sees the world in a unique way, summer snow, lots of steam, and a happy ending. So that's the book summary. But one of the reasons I really wanted to sort of drop by and say hi to everyone is because I think this is probably, for me, Colette's best work yet. I've narrated quite a few books for Colette, but this one in particular, the way that she handles Jude's PTSD and the way that Jude and Casper interact and work through the really serious difficulties that they have, the way that Colette has approached it in this book, I found very thoughtful, very caring, and very real. There's a quality to the writing in some of the really key scenes that, as a narrator, are just an absolute gift. Because when you're doing the prep read, when you're preparing the script for recording, you just know that the writer's absolutely nailed it and given you the words that you need to perform really, really well in the booth when you're recording. So I hope you like it. If you do, please do drop by and see Colette on Facebook or drop by on my Facebook. And happy listening to everything else you find. Take care. Bye-bye now.
That was such a nice thought-out message from Pierce, too. Thank you, Pierce. I appreciate it, man. I haven't met you yet. I'd love to have you on the show. Really?
He is awesome.
I've heard his name around a lot.
Yeah, chatted with him a few times.
I've heard his name around a lot. I just have not met him yet, which it is what it is. So please, we're so
Trolls.
sorry. Trolls. We're so sorry. We just didn't get the cover for it, but it's all right. Thank you so much. That one came out, looks like on the 22nd. Next we had
The Southern Boys Trilogy by Casey Wells, our other favorite Brit, and narrated by John Solo.
she is the favorite Brit. We get this right. We have the favorite Brit, Casey Wells, and we have our other favorite Brit, which is Victoria Sue, which we love her too. And I didn't
She's
want
still
to.
one of our favorite Brits.
Well, one of our, but not the other favorite. You'll get this down. Don't you worry. She's not fun to wear on your nose, though, which is, I believe,
Face.
Kiki Wells. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
Kiki
my
Clark.
nose is on my face. Anyways, that one came out on the 22nd, and this one is a hell of a deal. It's 3 books in one, and there's a lot of audio for one credit. On top of that, dare I say, Casey Wells is... Yeah, teddy bears in the 3rd book. No one will forget the teddy bears. Casey Wells is one of the best writers that we have out there in the genre right now. She's fantastic, and she just keeps getting better. Now, I was interested because we worked on this, me and Casey, over a long period of time. It started out in 2018, and it rolled all the way up through 2021. The difference in the quality, not only of writing, I think, but also in narration from 2018 to 2021 is substantial. I did not recognize my own voice from the 2018 recording. I was like, holy shit, I thought I did this. And no, it turns out I've just gotten better. And Casey Wells as well, the quality of writing between the two, she was good before, but now, Jesus Christ, that girl is a powerhouse. Anyways, that one came out on the 22nd, 1 credit for like 30 some hours worth of audio. Next we had
Wicked, Broken Chains MC Book 4 by E.M. Lindsay, narrated by John Solo.
And I'm going to steal from Pierce here, just specifically because I can't say that this is the best E.M. Lindsay book that I've ever read, because I've only read like 3, and all of them were really, really freaking good. But she nails this. I'm not that...
They.
Sorry, what... I'm not very good with pronouns, please. I'm not trying to offend anyone.
I didn't
and
know
y'all
either
fucking know
until they messaged me.
Well, it is what it is. But E.M. Lindsay knocked this one out of the park. I'm not a huge fan of motorcycle club romances. They typically don't float my boat, and I typically have a harder time rolling into them as a narrator. It is what it is. I don't know why. I guess because I'm not a motorcycle dude. I don't know. But Kiki Clark has surprised me with these, and E.M. Lindsay has surprised me with this. Those are the only 2 motorcycle club books that I've done where I was truly like, wow, dude, it's amazing. It really is amazing. So congratulations to E.M. Lindsay. That one came out on the 25th as well.
Yeah, after I posted it, they messaged me and said, wow, you saw this before I did. I said, yeah, well, John calls me his little stalker.
Mm-hmm. You really
and
are.
Needless to say, I'll be handing out codes for that whenever I get them from E.M. Lindsay.
Whoop, whoop. Very good. Next we had...
Style of Love, Gay for Renovations, Book 2 by A.J. Sherwood, narrated by Jamal Roque.
I don't know, but I enjoyed that. Go ahead.
Ellis Evans.
Very good. That one came out on the 26th. Then we had...
Let's see. Okay. Flawed Justice, The Asylum Fight Club, Book 1 by Tibby Armstrong and Bianca Summerland. Narrated by Gabriel McKnight.
And that one came out on the 26th as well. Then we had...
A Strange and Stubborn Endurance by Foz Meadow. Narrated by James Feuer and Vicus Adam.
That was done with love, Melissa. That one came out on the 26th. The next one we have is another audiobook sample, and I can't wait to see if we have the cover for this. Here we go.
One man craves family, the other isolation. Neither of them was searching for love. Hey, it's Sean Crisden, and that is the tagline for the newly released Summer Drifter, which is Whisper Ridge, Wyoming #2 by R.J. Scott, that I had the pleasure of narrating. What is it about, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Experienced and much-in-demand horse trainer Levi doesn't need or want people. With his horse and dog at his side, he lives out of his trailer and trains horses in the summer to earn just enough to head south for the winter. Everything in his easygoing life is on track until he knocks over Quinn, a pink-haired stranger who pirouettes in front of his truck, sits in his lap, and calls him cowboy in the sexiest voice he's ever heard. Anger turns to frustration, lust turns to love, and by the end of the summer, Levi doesn't know which way to turn. Quinn loses everything when the cops find his brother's body on the remains of a compound that belonged to a cult. Damaged and vulnerable, Max had been the only safe place for Quinn and his otherwise cold family. But finding out that Max might have had a son sends Quinn to Wyoming and the Lennox Ranch. When he's knocked to the ground one day at the ranch, he wonders if maybe he should have thought things through better. He never meant to fall for the closed-off cowboy, but somehow Levi steals his heart and Quinn falls in love. Give a listen or read to Summer Drifter by R.J. Scott, narrated by Sean Crisden.
Sean Crisden, you devil-tongued
God,
bastard.
his voice is so
I know.
hot.
Dude, I'm not into dudes, but that guy's freaking hot. I know, and he gets like lower too. Like if you talk to him in person, he doesn't sound quite that low. But when he does, I don't know what maybe he doesn't sleep for 3 days before he narrates. I don't know, but whatever it is, he's
Yeah.
golden-tongued bastard.
Anyway.
That one came out on the 26th as well. Next we had
Appeal to You, Beyond the Cove, Book 3 by Jacelyn Quinn, narrated by Kurt Graves.
That one came out on the 26th as well. Then we had
Pac Darling, Part 1, Reverse Harem Omega Verse, Book 1 by Lola Rock, narrated by Troy Duran and Kelsey Navarro. I did ask if this was MM. There is MM in it. So I added it.
I think it's MMF or something to that effect. Kelsey is actually married to one of my acting coaches that I used to work with, James Foster. Next we had
Finally came out, Hedonist King's Mate, Hedonist Book 2 by Ro Horvat and narrated by John Solo.
fantastic, good.
You had 4 come out this week.
Yeah, and this one, it was a little bit of a struggle behind the scenes, but I'm glad that we finally got this thing figured out. I have my suspicions as to why, and thank you, Ro Horvat. Dude, you freaking rock. So, Book 1 and Book 2 are now out. With this, if you want just dirty, filthy, let's not make any excuses why it's going on, sex, from the beginning of a series until the end. There is some plot there. I'm not going to lie to you. There is a bit of plot, and it's far more in depth than like the pizza man shows up and suddenly you're fucking. But that being said, this is the filthiest sex I've ever read, and for me that's saying something because I get paid for a living to
Filthier
read
than
sex.
Adam Only?
Yes, this is filthier than Adam Only, but no question. This is the book that got me banned from YouTube for a couple weeks because we put a story time up. And we weren't doing anything
It had
other
too
than
much
just,
sex for YouTube to handle.
We weren't doing anything other than just reading the book on YouTube, and it got us banned. So if you want to listen to the book or read the book that got us banned from YouTube, this would be the one right here. Anyways, enjoy. That one came out on the 26th, fucking finally. Then we had...
Lastly, we have The Doctor, Magic and Steam, Book 3 by C.S. Poe, and narrated by Declan Winters.
Declan. That one came out on the 27th. Now, what everyone has been waiting for, we've got this going on here. What did you listen to this week? Here we go. Give me your review of how I used to not be very good at this job.
Did you not have Neumann on this one?
No, God no. This was very early on in my career. Yeah.
All right, Omega Stolen. It's from the what book? The
Northern Lodge Pack series, book 1.
Yeah, it was the bundle Susie gave me, or gifted to me. I enjoyed the book. She did a real great job with this. Jake and Kai were hot together, and the insta-love was interesting. I gave it 4 bullets. I will say that you've come a long way since this, and it took me a minute to get into the audio because I'm like, that doesn't sound like John at all.
No,
sound like you hadn't hit puberty yet.
It's the difference between 1, a nicer setup now, but 2, like learning how to be an actor. This was in 2016, 2017. I think 17, maybe early 18. I don't know, but I've not gone back and listened to this, and I'm sorry.
I really enjoyed the book. I just almost couldn't get into it because of the narration.
Yeah, because of the narrator. I get it. Hey, man, you're telling me anything
I
new.
feel bad about that, but I mean, it was before you, I guess, came into your own and
Mm-hmm.
got Neumann and Sean Pratt and
Yeah, I would say I I I I have a theory on this for any narrators that do listen to this that I'm not trying to be like I'm the best narrator, not by any fucking stretch of the imagination. Did you just hear Sean Crisden? That boy's good. But what I will say is Neumann made a difference. Getting a microphone made a difference. Nice preamp, all that fun shit. Sure, by all means. But acting coaching and just time in the booth made far more of a difference than any of that. By all means, I've learned how to be an actor at this point, which is amazing. At that point, I was still just a reader. I was written and doing my best. Now, also for those that like fun trivia, behind the scenes facts. This was actually one of Susie's very first books, too. This was one of the very first novella-length books that she had written. She had written some short stories prior to this, shorter than this, but this was one of the very first ones. So, and this was Susie and I's first project together. So there you go. Anyways, it's not as bad as Lissa is making it out to be, trust me, but it ain't like what we are now by any means. So thank you for taking me down memory lane, and I love having positive, happy memories of Susie too. So 4 bullets still somehow. Was that out of respect just because you have to talk to me on a daily basis? Is that what that was? Like, were you going to give it like 2 or 3, then you're like, meh. Yeah, okay, exactly. So just be honest. Like,
maybe
I don't fucking care. What would it actually have been if you would have been honest?
probably a 2.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you. Next time, just fucking be honest. That's why people like to watch you, because you're honest.
Well, I mean, it was a 2, and then they had more sex, and then it turned into a 4. I mean, you still did a great job with that.
You about maybe spit on my monitor. God damn you. That's fantastic.
Yay!
Well,
Okay.
so here on the other side of the coin, the other thing that you listened to this week with a narrator that came into his own before I hit puberty and is still fucking amazing. And whenever he puts out a book, I don't get anybody in my Discord group. We had
You weren't in Discord this week, so
blah 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 blah.
yeah. Anyway, Frankie. This is the 3rd book in the Man Up series by Felice Stevens. I gave this one 3. There was more of a story to this than just sexy times. It was a second chance romance. Frankie and Aaron were together, and after Aaron gets put in jail and released a year later, they reconnect, but not all the way. They have some trust issues to build on, and basically, Aaron wasn't a really nice guy. He was, I guess, mentally abusive toward Frankie in the beginning. Not the beginning of the book, but before he went to jail. I enjoyed this one a lot better than I did book 2, where I kept getting frustrated at least one of the main characters. This one I didn't really get frustrated with either of them. She did go a little dark with this and went somewhere I never thought she would ever go, but she said, I told her that, and she's like, yeah, it happens sometimes, but. And I like most of her books that I've listened to, and she's very unpredictable with things that happen or start to happen. I think it's going to go one direction, and it doesn't even go there at all until a little later in the book. And I can't wait to dive into the rest of the series. And Kale, like always, does an amazing job bringing her characters to life.
Fuck you, Kale. Love you, dick. He's so talented, man. I absolutely enjoy. He's one of the ones when I'm going around and just checking out different narrators online, I continually go back to Kale time and time again. He is smooth, man. He is so smooth. He is
so extremely busy right now.
He's a gift to the industry. Kale is freaking amazing. He really is. But anyways, thank you so much. You did a wonderful job. Damn those trolls. We'll figure that out again next week. Thank you. We will get this posted up on YouTube tomorrow. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Wave to the camera.
Bye.